Hello, what's up? This is episode 2 of Getting Better. And the thing I want to speak about is chasing perfection. It's the killer of all things. So many people chase this perfect image and want this perfect image and don't chase their purpose. And they get so caught up in wanting to be this perfect person and they lose their self and they lose the purpose that God has given them. I am one of those people. I feel if I don't have a haircut, or if I don't have this good looking skin, or I don't dress a certain way, I don't look a certain way, or if my body doesn't look right because I work out, I feel down because I chase perfection. And it sucks because I let the littlest things affect me and the littlest things people will say to me. And it goes a long way. It's a lot deeper than that because I feel a lot deeper because I just want to be this perfect person, but I know I can't. And I'm coming to realization that it is impossible to become perfect. Even in my relationships, I can't have the perfect relationship. I have to chase the purpose of the relationship in order to obtain the love and hopefully one day become a great husband and a great father to my kids. I would not want my son or my daughter to be any way like I am. I would want them to understand that there's a purpose in this life and it's not to chase perfection. And we got to keep it real. Perfection is impossible. We are not God. We are not Jesus. We cannot sit here on a day to day basis and just constantly be like, oh, tomorrow I'll be perfect if I do this. Because you won't. You'll never be perfect. And no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it right. And that sucks because you want these people to look at you a certain way, or you want your girlfriend to think of you a certain way, or you want people to think of you as the best person alive. But guess what? You're not the best person in their life. And it sucks because you want to be the best version of yourself, but you want people to notice that. And I've chased that for so many years. I'm currently in a relationship and I that is one thing I struggle with. I want to be seen as this perfect man to her, but I'm not. There's a lot wrong with me. I'm very vulnerable when it comes to her. The littlest things matter to me. I overthink. I'm just always wondering and worrying about something. But I can't control that because I want what's best for the relationship and myself. But the thing is, I have to be patient and stop chasing perfection and chase the purpose of it in order to have that relationship and love that I've always dreamed of and hoped to have since I was a kid. Um, and it just boils down to a lot of the things like you got to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you do look good. You don't have to have a haircut to look good. You don't have to have this perfect skin to look good or feel good. Which I mean, it it depends on who you are. But one thing that's helped me is I look in the mirror every day when I wake up and I'll be like, dang, like, I look pretty good right now. My skin's looking good. You know what I'm saying? It looks good right here in the lighting. Or like if I'm working out in the gym after my workout, I look at myself and like, you know what? I'm looking pretty good right now. It's just the little things that matter. If you continue to build that self esteem little by little, you're gonna grow into an amazing person. And it's taken me years to do that, but I've became a very confident person. And becoming very confident makes some people think that I'm very cocky, which I'm not. I understand that I'm not perfect. I get it. I may portray like that, but I'm not. I'm just very confident, and it took me a lot to get to where I am because I chase perfection, but now I realize I must chase purpose. And that is what I wanted to speak about in this moment for this second part of things because that is probably one of the biggest things that I face as a man is chasing perfection and not chasing purpose with the same intention. And I pray that this helps somebody. And I pray what I'm saying will lead you to understand the thing I'm speaking about the way I understand it. And I just hope that, you know what I mean? You pick up the message and you stop chasing perfection because you're never going to be perfect. Never. No matter how hard you try. Your marriage isn't going to be perfect. Your relationships aren't going to be perfect. You are not going to be perfect. Nothing about you is going to be perfect because you were made in a specific way that only you were made in, and that's God's image. Nobody is you. You are the only version of you, and I'm the only version of myself. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you got to look at it that way, and you got to start to see the greater things over than looking at the perfection of things. You have to look at your purpose and your perfection. You have to make the right choice, and that's all I gotta say.